Good enough. Sorry. Attention. He takes it to two small bang. Sweaters.
Good golly, it's Molly. What up, girl?
Sweater. I'm sorry. Terrible. But it's really bad. Attention. Bang. And it was to get some questions. Something around your neck.
Muy buenas. This is Oscar. Oscar Guzman. You don't know me, but I heard your name around and thought you'd be interested in an investment opportunity. Got a hangar out here in Blaine County up for sale. First time in a long time, and man, I'm telling you, it's got...
Tell us on Sure.
All right, we might.
You know,
Sure. Agriculture. It's the amount. Sounds types of videos. Joe. I'm your host. Very famous 5 Nights at Freddy's. It's a big, long set. Saw your movie. So, you aim your scoped dagger at me. Trying to, scare him. He's gonna shock. Sure you didn't say Hunter? Like, 2 separate with sounds just hidden. Sure which one to it, like. So I wasn't supposed to just like. Sir? Sam. I have been staring at it all. Just see it. Hey, I've been. Stuffed. Sounds scary. And so, what just like to say that you should. Says give all of its voice to Bob. 8 degrees. Have a new thing. Ever ears for something? Just thought it's really exciting. So sure how you actually feel. Sponsored. Let's keep.
Hey,
So, just a screen on the side. It's not bad. It's also sad. So, it just makes me sad. That's really sad. I was gonna make a zinger. Big stir. That's totally. So forgot. So till apparently there was a ambient. Super distributed. Sucks. Yeah, exactly. And I asked him, "Hey, the hair." So, is this a thing? Okay. Still, story. Sitting around. It's a secret. story about this. This is it. Sites. T-Road. It's like this really drunk site. Still licensed to use it. It's like a cheap did idle sequence. Site. Total site. Second sweet titty stock and music. It's covered some song. Doc, each video is music. See, it's a spreadsheet. It's all other or so you're stealing this. It's like it's all just trying to get so Tim just into it. The porn videos. So if you it's like what described, right? It's like the soul even telling the story, he was like so it's like I don't so just remember it was like and on every hit smash cut something his name. I'm sure they're still out. So guess who gets the segue from me? Need. You get the segue. Okay. I don't even know how to. It's just what I stop playing. Stop. Say if I just it's not. It's a stand. It's like a social. So generally, either just each system and safety is fucking wild to me. The thing is even, dude, how much money spending to build a whole sure site, to force all the sites to use it, spend It's money on the TN. It's like pictures of your stadium. So, to go circum something suffering. Ads hater of ads extra fire ads fire like might have been sounds true enough. Back to be in the studio. Yay, yeah, that the reason I bring it up is for yeah, and then you like really there's a very different nowadays it's even harder with yeah, it's definitely either I'm not, which is not a thing a foreign spy would say. Never tell. They can't lie. It's like the cops, they have to.
That's a lie.
Spy? Yeah, you got me. Hey, come on. Stop. System. Something. Something. Still struggle. Here. Sure, real name. Still. Still type. Say. Reality of basically mean that essentially something. Some token. It just mean that. See, Zach. Ashamed of? Specific stuff.
Yo, what up? Gas prices ain't no joke, huh? Shit is hard times to run an MC. So I figured I'd check in. Got a couple of ways for you to make some bank on the side, yo. First up, with the weather this hot, if people can't afford to be on the road, you know they're gonna be in the bar. Just make sure it's your bar. So you gotta keep your clubhouse stocked. And second, if you put a shop in the club, I got a mechanic by the name of Zach, got a nice side hustle, doing repairs and custom jobs. You just gotta do the work and deliver. Yo, can make some nice green.
espresso soup drops. Company offers chicken cool hard candy. You can suck on it.
No, fuck them.
This is gonna change your soup.
Because I don't know.
Oh, okay.
This
For a
sucks.
second, I thought that was going.
I might not have. Oh,
This is
I bought this for free. Upgrading.
first company's gonna. They're all gone. And they're keeping.
Button done.
Out to you in the space. Hurry, whoever you are. Hey, this is the studio. Tell us this is real or not. I'm finding like jokes about this. Really, you go to espressosoupdrops.com, which seems to be actually affiliated with. So, it says they're sold out. The New York article has no. It says super sorry, but no stew. Go check back next Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern. There's really.
I'm
That's right.
I gotta go to.
Wherever you are.
I need.
After trying one. You realize. Right, you heard it here. Of your business. I am killing it out here. And that just yawned. Yawn is like gross and milk. Turns into like. I haven't actually done this, but I assume. Soup after. Have a mouth soup swap. Oh. Have it. Like Starburst. I've got broccoli cheddar. Soup. I cannot imagine how this tastes. I have no concept of actually good. Yeah, I'm eating thing as their job. None of the articles has anywhere in it, and I ate it. Good. All the articles are just like, Presso says it's like soup. I will say though, like, chicken, like chewy. That I hate. Now I should check back Thursday for everyone listening. They'll actually know you have psychic powers if you.
I have to read them all.
Oh, soup. So it's wrong. Alright, moving on. Champagne sales. Sinking. Drastically, dramatically. Apparently nobody wants to celebrate anything. Weirdly enough, it's like happiness in the isn't it? Happiness. Given that it's sorry, where's she? Italy. France? France.
Location should be
Hey,
coming
wait,
through.
not from
Money launderers on LSPD files with cash.
Stop.
Appropriate.
Hey guys, there's a here,
You know
but
the drill by now.
there's
Clear out the dirty money.
never no
so we
shame.
can fund the disassembly of the cartel's latest
Come to shame.
operation. I have to say,
Easy to
it's a
tell you.
pleasure doing repeat business with someone of your acumen.
There is some graffiti.
I must admit, I'm glad you want to hit the cartel again.
Just gonna laugh when you go on intercept.
Them awake at night,
I was
knowing you might reappear.
Forget about it. Very, very funny.
Fuck their shit up.
Nuts. Like, not that I don't. I just. Literal. I also wonder if this is generational. I feel like. I don't.
You think they've added extra security measures since last time? I suppose we'll find out, huh? Time to
Just
liberate
seems kind of.
felonious
I feel like
assets.
this one. Or. Champagne has kind of had. Just cheers, whatever drink.
Look it up if you have to.
Why do you have to drink champagne?
You got nowhere to go. We got a soldier. Yo, we
Just do
gotta
cheers.
fall back.
Right
I'm
in.
gonna kill you.
Back. Yes. Hey, what? 90 Paris and France. Just around.
By
I
the way,
got it.
I will be able to assist you with my LSPD privileges. Accessing their database and communications is a part of the job.
There's
One that will prove useful throughout this venture, I'm certain.
everyone magic.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Magic. It is in Champagne. It do.
Bob, wait, you.
And it just picks one I saw. Alright, thank you. That's
Oh,
our.
look here. What up, pork chop?
Sir. We're leaving. Speaking of celebrating and or not celebrating, TikTok. Trojan. Ivor dead. 180 on TikTok. It's been such a. In the 36 hours. And it went offline at like 11. It just said a message. Sorry. This is our land. We claim this app. We will never leave TikTok. Right here. Hey, and
We're way past due diligence. Grab it all.
and everyone second. Like who are you? What is this? And differences. Stuff. Very weirdly sweet thinking. Trump is not yet president. Gotta have it. But like the 180 is so hard from TikTok is my soul to this is TikTok is the enemy now. It's like not hard to understand, but really interesting to see it. Everybody just turns back on it. It is fascinating because when it announced it, you'll a ton of Red Note. Have you heard of that? Yes, isn't it? It's a Chinese app. Wasn't in English, and still like large parts of it are not in English. For us, it's for that market. I looked at it. No, I decided to stay with Red Note Spy. That's where I'm at right now. Hey, well, I'm going HQ. Headlock. It's been. the guys just be like, okay, are you Chinese? I am Singapore. Are you also Chinese? Not. I am Singapore. Is that Chinese in English? What the hell is this conversation? I hope. And then there's an ass sucker. I can still better internet. Probably. Just streaming. Oh. Just asking to see. Not understand. American, Chinese, or Russian? That's not what I asked. Sounds pretty Russian to me. Another news. That's gonna taste for drugs in Houston evidence room. Yes, apparently. Don't know if it's a. Their hats? That's to me. Shit. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it. I never think that. That sounds terrible. But holy shit, that makes. I actually opened the article and I was just.
You think they've added extra security measures since last time? I suppose we'll find out, huh?
They rats.
Time to liberate some felonious
400
assets.
pound barrel in storage. I have. How many rats were there? How do they have?
You ain't gonna live, fool.
No, barrel. I don't know. They have a.
No ammo.
Not surprised me.
You're fucking
Station.
dead,
There's
you cocksucker. Ah! Look out. Shit.
Store.
Who got hit?
It's like.
Word spreads fast.
Also, it's
These miscreants are expecting you.
pictures and not terribly interesting thing.
You're dead.
Pieces that are piled. And so it's just like store.
Fucking motherfucker.
Very size.
You got a soldier down.
I
You
stupid
shouldn't have messed with me.
amounts of
Shit,
the
you got a
marijuana
man
is
down.
right. Now,
Shit, clear your asshole. Fuck you.
I think it's legal for to have 1,000 pounds
I'm gonna hurt you.
and be like, hey, start doing it
Motherfucker, cover me.
for illegal drugs. Why don't they destroy them? I realize
One of our peoples needs help.
we're not gonna. It's illegal. Just hold on to this because that's pretty.
I'm gonna kill you, motherfucker,
Brandon,
whoever wants it next. Hey, bitch.
Bricks. Barrel.
Hey,
Yeah.
you fucking with me. Ah!
Standard.
What the fuck?
Big. Hey,
Hell!
usually a kilo.
One of our peoples is down.
And they go kilograms per pound. 100,000. 81. 181. If they were pallet and 1,000
You pussy!
gram bricks of barrel, you can fit, and I did cereal
You're dead, fool!
in a habit. Pallet, given a
You
cereal.
looking for a fight, pussy? Ass
Similar. It's kind of close. You can fit about 100 cereal boxes of thing. How? That can't be right. Box. Right? Pallet. Fit. And again. Right? That. Graham has. Has 181,000. Calculator. 181,000 divided by 2. That's 700 standard pallets. It's a big fuck. Pallets stacked.
Even Mama's is shocked about this. What the fuck?
That was a small. Those guys, it's 3 guys. Giant warehouse full of marijuana. It's like, are there rooms of you? Yeah. They're casual. I was so attracted by it. I mean, I have no idea if that's common. No departments in general skate. Must confiscate, whatever, skate drugs or whatever stuff. Why would that not be destroyed? And maybe the case is ongoing and it's. I feel like take a picture and you'd be like, yep, that's all on them. See this picture of them standing next to it, and then we destroyed it. It's illegal. Didn't actually happen. When I was a kid, my dad had found a label from the gas station, and he was like, "You're too young for this," but he didn't throw it away. And he was like, "I'm just gonna stay my nightstand. You don't. Hey, you're too young. You're not getting rid of that. That feels simple. It's not a thing that you're supposed to. That's a
Drugs, man.
I got the deal. Sorry. Bad news coming to you. Gusto's is shutting down after and all of been high as fuck all week. Unfortunately, and now Mr. Gusto is shutting August against Hey. Well, his son is. And what's his name? I'm sorry, the answer we were looking for. Correct. How's the Remy sitting on top of a sophisticated skeleton? Talkies and excellent fire starter. They're like very. You're desperate to start a fire and you have everything except your starter, Fritos, that, and then throw out people. I don't know for sure the talking star, but I'm assuming. Very, very good.
We can keep using the same lockup we did last time.
Alright, well, wait.
No one is any the wiser. Got it.
Wait is inside of our space, yes. Hey, Bob! This just in, there's been arrest. Rat in California broke into a precinct. Legally imported talkie. Apparently running very causing mass destruction and mayhem. And I'm reporting on the. Well, that is hard hitting report. I just surprised that we're all high off their asses. Tracy. First-hand account. I've been shitting flames. Alright, fair enough. Alright, I'm out of news article.
Hey, it's me. That was a lucrative effort. This.
I think I've got. That. Trying to click. Very good. Coming to you.
Mendoza's been fucking hit!
That's
Take cover!
I don't know. There's an article. I look, and it's obviously the takeaway from Elon Musk. Right now,
I need a medic! Come back! You piece of shit! Drop that weapon! You cocksucker! Reloading!
listeners,
You wanna play with me?
it's legal. And that guy had gone great lengths to ensure have I ain't got not anymore. Okay. Mildly. Very really calculated. I can't believe I missed this. This is stuff. I don't know. Stuff. As far as I know. It appears. What the hell he has time? X's.
Fucking hell! You motherfucking cocksucker! You scumbag! Here I come! Inbred moron! Get back! Back!
I guess they're on in there. Breaks out.
Scumbag!
Hard to imagine. I believe they've got some spicy taste. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up there. That has been your event. Everyone. You're accurate. I guarantee. Please. Actually, no, nothing. Valid. Rats each running around carrying a brick of their own. Right, I'm like, I'll get up. I discredit any ability for you guys to use and any narrative of other. That's only my job, and I'm gonna. Yes. Real way. Real. You got fixed for a Medusa cube? That's where we started.
You scumbag!
That's God. I think that's what you said. I could. I've been code ever since. I is fucking Red and Bucky's all across. And my heart. I can't imagine I earned any other fun. You gotta. Segue. I gave you the TikTok. Shit. I'm sick. Congratulations. Our time. You're incredible. You're ending. David. I have to. I gotta say, I don't know. I just.
Actually, you aren't crashed.
Alright, turn it over. I've had this feeling at the end of several other episodes. I still can't tell if it's feeling bad. I don't like it. I don't. Yes, we can. Thank you, everybody, so much. Or I guess you could. Name button.
You don't know me.
Press it. And we're gonna again next week.
I like your
Then
car.
eat food. Thank you. It's fresh, right? I know there's a
Hmm.
gotta turn into a cartoon dog. Right? Time we hang out and see what happens. Fresh. Yes. And Timo. Parallel.
Hey, pork chop, get the fuck out of here. Where you gonna go now? Nowhere.
Birthday is starting to
Fuck you, punk.
You not going nowhere.
find something to irrelevant, like
Alright.
no. Started at link.com/jobs.
You ain't got
Finding
no
where you
class. Families.
Good evening, gentle listener.
Get a dick.
My face and it devolved. Punching bar out making and mumbling ball and some stale for a penguin. Yes, I know
Nice.
that way. It's fine. Wait. Ow.
Okay. 23, 98.
Welcome back to table. Easy. Right. Yep. Right. There's a thing. Perfect. Why? Additive. As stated, I think that you know what you're doing. Very well. Well, what's new? I swear to God, I was just in the break. I was just thinking, how we great. Stairs. I'm yours. At the end, when you, I forget if you sit up, just reveals your face and you're all. Dude, all those bits, I was so sure you were gonna die. And then at the same video, I'm in that. I was watching it. I was like, he's gonna fucking drown. It's fine. You're fine. It's pre-COVID. So many good. I forget what they're called. What are those bouncy balls? Pretty kicked. Zorb or something. That kick is funny. I love that one. The Stover. That the guy. It's fine.
Are you alright?
Peter. Where can we find these? They're everywhere. Just you don't have to look very far. I'm suing as fast as I can.
Great small talk. I'm glad that's what's new with you.
Sad to say, no gun updates this week, guys. It's actually not my next hyper fixation, as many as the gun tubing world wishes it was. It sadly is not. CNCs! I ordered one. It's happening. It is happening, yes. And there's a company that I'm going to talk about because I want them to not give me, I'll buy them, but it's an unreleased thing. So there's a company called X Force 3, right? Strange name, but
Welcome.
they're making a desktop-sized 5-axis CNC mill. If you remember what I was talking about with 5-axis CNC mills, they start at $100K. This one they say is going to be around $9,000 to $10,000. And for a 5-axis CNC, even though it's not very big, the build volume is quite small. It's like 4 inches cube, right? But to be able to do 5-axis at an accessible rate, like you could still build a lot of stuff.
Very small stuff.
Yeah, well, yeah, but a lot of small stuff. But it opens up the world of precision machining, like that I've never had any access to. Because if I were to buy a large machine, and I could, right? I could.
Are you rich or something? What do you mean you could?
I could. You could. Don't pretend like I can and you can't.
It's not about me. Hey, don't flip this on me. It's about you.
You can. You could.
If a two can, you. I can.
Get all that car money you've been saving up. You got plenty for CNCs over there.
I do. I am sitting on some car money, but investing it in car stocks instead.
Anyway, so this, even though that seems like an exorbitantly high price, $9,000, $10,000, that is incredibly accessible for a 5-axis machine. And so to have something like that is really, really interesting to me because it opens world. Precision machining is such an advanced field in terms of manufacturing, but the reason why some of those machines cost so much is because if you have them, you make money. They are money-making machines. It's kind of this level of production that a lot of other companies can't have access to unless you're a very large player in the space, and people commission that for a lot of money because they need parts made. And so it's not that you can just buy a machine, you'll instantly make all the money you want. It's still, you got to run a smart business about it, but it's like, it's accessible.
Now, hold on. If you make a YouTube channel or Twitch channel, you're instantly famous and rich. If you buy a CNC machine, the same thing should be true.
Yeah, well, for me. And for you, you privileged bastard, you handsome host.
What I get, I was born this way. Mark, I'll give you a bonus point if you can tell me what CNC stands for.
Oh, computer numerical control.
He was just reading. What did you look at?
No, I didn't read that. No, I was looking at my soup.
Bob, do you want to? We have a thing for this.
I don't want to do that yet.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, X Horse 3D, please. I know there's a bunch of CNC YouTubers out there that actually have audiences there, but hey, what about me? Look at this guy here.
Mark will start a CNC YouTube channel.
You want funny CNC stuff, right? Who's making funny CNC stuff? That's the question.
No one. Exactly, yeah. I'll make all the dicks. I'll make all the 4-inch dicks that I possibly can. Actually, if you have it diagonal in the cube, it's probably going to be a little longer.
Yeah, just need a thin tip.
You could make a dildo or a pickle. Oh, you could make them both. A dill pickle. That's already a thing.
I think you could make a dill pickle. Is that what that stands for? Is that why those taste the way they taste? Or
yeah, the lube.
I never put that together.
So, according to Gem Eni, the distance between the longest points of a 4-inch cube is 6.9 inches. That's respectable.
That is.
It'd be really thin, but hey, that's a respectable.
We always love when 6 and 9 are together, even with
Speaking of a point in between.
Yeah, you got your bonus point for CNC, all right? Bob, I do have a follow-up question for you, though. Why did you ask about falling down the stairs? We went into like a side tangent, but
actually, literally no reason. You know what it is? It was on my mind because Bryn was leaving the house yesterday, and it's been snowy and icy, and we have a doorbell camera, and she almost just ate it down our front step. But it was one of those where it was like, ugh! But there's a handrail. She caught the handrail and just walked away. But I looked at the clip, and I was like, man, that would have been so funny.
Almost had a whole episode's worth of content right there.
And then I considered throwing myself down the stairs on the doorbell cam just to see if it would. But I was like, nah, it's probably not worth it. We'll see. Maybe I'll get desperate. If I ever win again, I'll have to host an episode, and then I'll be really desperate. So
go back and see the footage of you like bring water on the steps to hoping it would freeze so people will slip down. I need footage.
Need content.
Well, good stuff, gentlemen. Good stuff. I don't have anything that interesting. I mean, I've got my Spotify awards nearby. Thank you, Spotify, for that, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you last time, but I don't know. I still think that's kind of cool. Somehow listened or watched this podcast. Pretty cool. Anything else you boys want to go over, or else I can dive right in. I've got a fun episode.
I mean, look, all the funny news stories are really dry this season. Not many laughs and goofs in headlines that I can find. So,
yeah.
So, once that well starts churning again, the funnies will fly.
Yeah, I just try to see if there's anything interesting going on, and the first couple things I see are murder and Social Security. Those are always hilarious topics, but I think I'll dodge them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Today's episode, we're going to have a throwback to when times had more headlines. We're going to have a bit of a throwback to when people did fall down the stairs because there weren't handrails yet. We're going to go back to a time that is very unspecific, but a time when there were old slang phrases that I don't know that I've heard of, not many of them. Maybe you guys have heard of them. So we're going to go through this list, and I'm going to have you guys think each of these, whoever gets the most right will probably earn the most points. Decide as a group if we should bring the phrases back or not.
I can't tell if I'm never going to have heard a single one of these, or if this is about to be a bunch of stuff where Wade's like, what does this mean? And then I'm like,
Couple of them sound familiar to me, but a lot of them don't. Maybe some of the early ones you guys will know, but only one way to find out. How did we determine who went first last time? Was it a good old coin flip?
That's what Mark did, but you can do whatever you choose, man.
No, that seems fair. I like coins. But which one of you wants to be head? I got a pretty big coin, heads, tails. I'll do the flip, land in the palm. Go.
I want to be the tails side.
My hair's kind of like George Washington's right now.
Okay, so this will be Mark. Be Bob.
That. I guess I win. Kind of looked like he flipped it around in his hand as he was trying to catch it or whatever. But
yeah, what kind of? No, I caught it and it like bounced and I had to recatch it.
It's
so big for my tiny 6'4" long hands.
What do you mean? You just take it, you go, and it flips. All the listeners out there, what he's doing is he has the coin in his palm. He doesn't flip it with his thumb or anything. He just kind of chucks it up. It spins twice, and it goes down.
I don't trust my thumb, so I flip it with my index like this.
What's wrong? What has your thumb done to betray you?
You flip it with your index?
You didn't flip it at all.
Not small coins, but this big one, yeah.
What do you mean? How do you...
I mean, I guess I could, like... I just don't like that.
Yeah, you could.
Good. You're not getting that ping? It's like an M1 Garand. You know?
The satisfying tink of your coin is very impressive, Mark.
I know, thank you.
Mine doesn't ting at all. Mine's real gold, so it's just...
I can't catch!
That's a different problem.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Tell me, what is meant by the phrase, wet sock?
No, that's when your sock is wet. What do you mean? Back in the olden days, before shoes, when it was just socks and then feet, and they go outside and it was wet, step in something, your sock gets wet, and the old-timey prospector would just be like, "Oh, that's a wet sock!"
So the slang term literally wet sock.
It's definitely either that or the sock or other cloth garment that the family took turns jerking off into.
The whole family?
Yeah, well, times were tough, right? You didn't have enough resources for everyone to have their own sock or towel or whatever. So you take the oldest, most decrepit sock you got, and that's the wet sock. Just keep that set aside so that everyone knows that's the wet sock.
Fair enough. Mark, do you have a guess as to what wet sock is?
Is this for the steel?
Yeah, why did I go first?
Determine who went first. I mean, it doesn't give anyone an advantage or disadvantage. It just determines who went first.
Well, there was a point of fighting over it. I was getting really upset.
I don't know why you fought over it. We do this all the time. It's always supposed to be fair. Just we determine who goes first, man.
I don't know. It's unfair. Fuck.
Wait, was that not a bit?
No, that was out of my mouth.
He said it.
He said it.
Out of my mouth before I realized it.
All right, so you were complaining about me going first.
I don't remember. I don't know.
Well, it's Wade's choice. Wade, what is the result of this? All heads, all tails, or neutral?
Okay, heads favors Mark. He chose heads before you wanted tails. So, if it gets heads 3 times, I guess Mark gets a point. If it's tails 3 times, Bob gets a point. Just to make it simple.
All right. No, it's not very convoluted at all, but okay.
It's not supposed to be convoluted.
I want to go first. I want that to be. That's what I think is unfair. I should have gone first because his flipping was all unfair. I demand if it's declared unfair, I get to go first.
And if it's declared fair, I get to go first the entire rest of the episode.
Yeah, that's it.
So no, you guys don't want any points added to
This isn't about points.
This is the principle of the matter.
Yeah.
All heads, Mark gets to go first the rest of the time. All tails, Bob gets to go first.
No, that wouldn't be fair. I just want to go. I want to go once. I get first once.
Okay, first once, or Bob gets it the rest of the episode.
Because that's doubly unfair.
That is doubly. Okay, and if it's anything in between, nothing changes.
Thank you for calling.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Oh, it is decreed. Ah.
Tails.
Oh, 2 heads. Nothing happens. I was perfect. What?
I got the lion. The lion is tails. Man, I really should have looked at what was on this coin. It's confusing that neither of these is a head. It's just a lady and a lion.
You did say last episode, lady heads.
Wait, so the lady has a head, but the lion has a head.
Wait, did you flip your heads?
What?
Did you change your heads?
No, the lion was always tails. My lion is tails. Lion has a tail, lion is tails. Lady has a head, lady has heads. It's just a stupid coin. I wish I'd done a better job finding my coin. I got so excited that it was...
You can still buy another one.
I know, but I'm trying to buy less stuff from the internet. It's not working.
Buy a CNC, fill your own coin.
Okay.
Then
Have a lady looking away as heads, and you put a lion's tail as the tail.
I'm going to make a series of coins for each of the matchups. So I'll have one coin that's me and Mark, one coin that's me and Wade, and one coin that's Mark and Wade. And that way I can flip the appropriate coin for whatever the situation is.
That's incredibly fair.
All right, well, I'm going to talk to that company. What was it? Donkey 3D FX CNC.
I think it was
What was it?
Wonky Donkey X.
that was it. Yeah, you guys got it.
What was that company, Mark?
X-Horse 3D. I knew it was something with hooves.
Mark, what's a wet sock?
Oh, it's a party pooper. Okay. He's a poopy party man.
I may have to go to the judges for this one. I may have to deliberate. We're here, so don't judge at me right away. Wet sock is a limp handshake, or, in Australia specifically, adult
Yeah.
person. Is a party pooper adult?
No, I don't think so.
Pooper is more of a specific, like, they're not just boring, they are